how I translate live fire with my rifle to the dry fire range. Quick video, let's get into it. Hey everyone, welcome to The Armed Citizen, a channel focused on giving you content that I wish I had known when I first started carrying some 30 years ago. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I learned from both positive and negative comments, so please give me your honest opinion. Let's get into the content. All right, so the average indoor range is about 25 yards. You can go up a lot higher if you're outdoor. I don't have a lot of outdoor ranges easily available to me, at least not the kind I want. If someone wants to help me with that, I need a couple $100,000 at least. But this is my primary AR. It is actually a Betsy Ross M&P 15. I've done some upgrades. I got a Sig Sauer Romeo 5. I got an angled forehand grip. I took a little bit of my modeling paint and my front post there for my iron sights. I paint yellow so I can easily see it. I got a flip up rear sight so I have backup iron sights. I have a ambidextrous slide. I went ahead and bought the upgrade so I can fold my stock. I have a BAD lever, battery assist device. I also got a extended magazine release, and I just upgraded to a Geisley SD3G 3.5 pound trigger. So I decided what I was going to do with this is, of course, I had to perform some live fire testing to make sure that the trigger works just right, and it does. So what I did, first step here, is this is a T-Rex Arms target. It's a 25-50 round target. If you're going to shoot it at 25 yards, which is all I have, you aim your red dot or your scoping device there, your sights, and if you to get it to a 5200 0, you need to hit the rounds inside this little gray box underneath. It takes into account height over bore at 25 yards, and as you can see, I got 2 of the 3 actually in there, and the third one is a little out. That's probably my fault more than anything else. So that was actually the second or third target. It had taken me a while to get it lined up. This is something that you should do on a semi-regular basis. Before you do anything important with your rifle, go ahead and verify your zero. So in order to be able to get it to my dry fire range, because my dry fire range it has a physical limit of 5 yards, 15 feet. I can't get any further back. I would have to step through the wall and over some other equipment. So then I took this target. This is from Tactical Performance Center, and this is called a height over bore. And what you do is you put this at whatever range you want it. For me, it was 5 yards. And I aimed there, and that's where I hit. And I was actually amazed that the Romeo 5 has this much offset. So I actually shot it again, and you'll notice it went pretty much through the same hole. So once I take this, or once I've done this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to laminate that, put a little grommet in the lamination, so I will always have this handy in a good condition. And when you have a Mantis X or other laser fired AR, or actually any weapon, any rifle device, you have to zero it. So I don't feel like setting up my AR for the Blackbeard right now, but there is a switch that you can put on the laser itself, and that will give it a constant on. You then stick it somewhere where you can where it's secure and it doesn't move in its aim point. You point your red dot at the dot here, and then you adjust the laser so it hits here. And this way you know at whatever distance, that's how much holdover you're going to have to go ahead and hit the target that you're shooting at accurately. Now, speaking of shooting at targets on a dry fire range, I'm actually undergoing some upgrades, having to work through some hardware issues and things like that. But when I get it done, when I'm ready, I got some really nice upgrades that I'm going to go ahead and reveal to you guys, because having something like this is always an evolutionary thing. You don't just buy what you buy and then that's it forever. Something else better always comes along. When I first started with my dry fire a couple years ago, I had an iTarget Pro, and we're actually going to talk about that in another video a little later. But you know, there are limitations to things like the Strikeman and the iTarget Pro that can show up in your training, but it's good to get you started. If you ever drove a manual transmission on a vehicle, it's a good first gear. I wouldn't go down the highway on it, but it's a good first gear. So I thought I would just make this little technical note here, and y'all have yourselves a wonderful day. Thank you for watching the entire video. If what I discussed here was valuable to you, I ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and maybe drop a few coins in my tip jar to keep me in ammo. Thank you.